suppose we just do start and scene.
Yeah, I suppose we'll until I'll look into it. But anyway, who wants? I guess we'll roll. Everyone roll a d20, and we'll do whoever has the highest roll. We'll do the introspection, laugh time, and character. Nope.
Probably me. Unless somebody rolls a 20, it's probably gonna be me.
Oh shit!
Never mind, it's definitely not me. Yeah, let's go.
What a fucking what a
I don't even think I need to roll.
Stephen was like, bet. Stephen was like, I'm gonna make this a competition, even though it's not a competition.
All right, so the next episode begins 15. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the last one there again.
The credits roll. The opening credits roll as the next episode begins. It starts with Sibern, I would say, probably sitting on like outside or just like brooding somewhere. And Sibern, in character, tell us like you're trying to like recall basically the events of last episode.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure Severin is like having a little smoke outside because it's the 80s. You could still smoke inside, I suppose, but he's just having a little time out because in the previous episode they got a mysterious letter that was full of little cutouts and it was so strange and had like a strange smell, but they managed to track down the scent, and it led them to like a little kid that had made this note for them, warning them about sharks and leading them to this crime scene where, quotation marks, this man had hung himself. And it's looking far more interesting than it has in months. Like, Cyprian was fully prepared to rock up there and find a whole bunch of toy sharks or something real dumb, and instead it feels like the case of a lifetime where they're involved with gangs and he got to be the coolest guy in the room and like wolf out, and of course he saved the day and no one else. Definitely Mr. Detective wasn't really cool shooting bullets around corners, and like our shadow non-binary princess doing their thing, with ropes and chains and of course Cyprian's new bestie always looming over his shoulder. And it's just like his second shadow making him feel even shorter, and he's like, I'm tall. But none of that happened. He was just cool wolf, and everyone else was just a damsel.
Ropes and chains, asked Murky. So as you as the last episode sort of plays in like the background as like Sibern smokes their cigarette, you enter the office again. The soft ding of your like little bell and chime fills the air as the episode begins. Last time you all like Sibern said, had your begun your investigation into the sharks on 6th Street, leading you into a confrontation where the first real clue you all had come across was a matchbook for Rusty's bar. That and the question of the what's the word I'm looking for? The notion of there being CCTV footage at the precinct. So, with those two clues in mind, your next action is yours.
Okay.
How's the broken hand looking?
Oh, I don't have a broken hand anymore. It was already fixed,
I
remember?
fixed it, remember?
Was it already fixed?
Yeah, it's only sprained at the moment.
Oh yes, because
Yeah.
our
I forgot.
lady of whoops and chains. I think.
No, it was
Who had the healing powers?
Dante
It was you.
fixed
Not
it.
me.
Dante had the healing powers.
Yeah.
It's just a scratch.
I've dealt with much worse in the Force.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Just foolish.
He's still
Um,
The vampire rabbit shows up.
perspective.
So I scouted out the bar last time, and I have 3 clues on it, or 3 juice on it, I should say.
We did?
I did, yeah. That's what I did after you know how everybody did like their after session
yeah,
stuff or
yeah,
after
yeah.
act stuff. I decided
I was
by myself
licking
to
my
scout
wounds.
that bar. I scouted out Rusty's bar, so I have some information on it. I don't remember what I can do with juice, but yeah.
You can add juice is what you can add juice to your rolls, so you can
I'm
spend
inside the place.
yeah. While you're inside the place or like doing some investigation or anything, you can subtract the juice that you have to add to your rolls without having to use a power tag.
I think first things first, we need to head down to Rusty's bar. Unless anybody has anything else they want to do before we head inside the belly of the beast.
Yeah, I just do we have any sort of I hate to say this plan? Are we just gonna go there and ask questions? Because that's I mean
Well, you've listed out the plan. Good job, kid. Yes, the plan is to go there, ask questions about Honey. If we can bait them out to just letting us talk to this person. And we see where it goes from there. Remember, we're just investigators, we're not cops. We're not in the authority to arrest anybody.
alright,
So,
alright.
after we
I was
find this
kinda
person and see if
break
they're doing
through
any evil
windows.
things, then we call the cops.
Then we call the real cops.
Unless it's something fucky with magic. In that case, we deal with that ourselves.
Yeah. Are we all in agreement?
Sure.
Sounds like a plan. Or at least enough of one.
Alright, let's roll out.
It's Quinn's vehicle, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Let's get in your hot rod.
As you all step into the I believe it's a 1980
Lincoln Continental.
the slick 1980s Lincoln Continental and drive away, the scene shifts. There's like a pan of black as the car drives off. As 1 second,
Oh.
let me switch the music.
Guys, look, it's a hot shark lady.
Wow.
Look at those biceps.
The scene shifts to a dark room. Let me get up there it is. Nope. Somewhere in a dank brick basement, lit only by a single dancing light bulb, a door opens and shuts, and hurried footsteps are heard. The camera pans sideways to reveal a cocktail table with a crystal bottle of whiskey, a lowball glass packed with ice, and a long-fingered masculine hand holding a smoking cigarette between 2 golden rings, hovering over an ashtray. An old pistol rests on the table nearby. "They're snooping around, boss," the messenger says. A hand goes up and out of frame as the man is heard taking a long drag and then blows out a swirling jet of cigarette smoke. The hidden man's is in a silky, reverberating voice. "Tell Delia to deal with it. She's been looking for something to sink her teeth into." The screen then fades to black. I want one of you to add to your character sheet a tracking status called Delia, currently at 0.
Any takers on that?
I'll do that, sure.
I will tell you whenever the countdown goes up.
Cool.
Oh, so
What's that at now? Just
And at the bottom of your page, just add to the tracking the tag Delia.
Okay.
So
No
it's-
numbers, just the tag.
Yep,
So
just the
when it
tag.
gets-
Your curtain.
So when it
Cool.
gets lower and stuff, I'm guessing that's gonna be when this Delia person is getting closer.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's currently it's currently
That
at
hype
zero.
event, maybe.
It's currently at
It's a
zero.
zero. Holy shit, she's right behind us.
Yeah, yeah. It's technically it's a
Oh, she's on top
counter.
of us.
It's a counter that goes up technically. Yeah, but yes, it's currently at 0, and I will tell you whenever it goes up. But as
She's inside
Okay.
the car.
as the man takes a long drag from his cigarette, the scene fades to black, and fades back in at Rusty's bar.
Rusty's boy.
I'm gonna go ahead
Oh,
and read out
With a
this.
little Rusty.
Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out.
out. Luck. You too can look like me.
Covered
Watch out.
Covered wall to wall with wooden panels and cheap wallpaper and reeking of spilled beer, this mostly empty old dive has the air of a Wild West saloon in a ghost town. You notice a few up-to-no-good hoodlums leering at you from the table at the back as you walk inside. A freckled gingered man in a black shirt is swabbing the bar intensively. I'm gonna go ahead and bring their character tokens up. And
are we gonna see more shadowy figures? No, these are real people.
Ah, I see this bar's filled with mooks, eh?
there's currently a group of it's currently a group of 4 in the back corner, currently sipping some beers. As you all walk in, you see an individual, Ginger, currently wiping the bar as you all walk in. All right, let me switch over to a playlist for us. But you all are free to do as you wish.
Well, first thing first, I'm going to ignore the people in the corner because they're probably all evil. Let's be real. I'm gonna just stroll up to the bar,
All right.
take a seat on one of the stools. Actually, no, I'm gonna lean against the desk.
Does anyone want to give a pill?
I want to play ball.
Yeah, I was about to go check out the pool table.
Jesus, guys!
Distracted.
Hey,
I
hey,
instead daggers back at the group of people playing pool.
That one.
Whoa.
Sorry about that. I don't really want vocals in the playlist, so I was because to wash over you all, basically, you know.
Oh, that's fair.
There we go.
There are some of those tracks that just have strange words in them sometimes.
Can I control an NPC? I want to start a fight. It says chat.
Oh.
Okay. So as
Fire.
We already know what happened last time. I got into a fight. Somebody broke my arm.
as
yeah, get good.
as Quinn and Dante investigate the pool table, Detective Lane and Sibern wake their way to the bar as you see, let me show them to you all.
Wow.
This
Nice
man
beard.
is currently running the bar. He looks at you all, he looks at you, up at you all, and is like, what can I get for you today?
Information, hopefully. You know, fuck, I'm just gonna be up in front. I flash my detective badge.
Sibrin has a paper detective badge. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't.
Like one of those little stickers.
You see, we were, I'm not saying anything about your establishment is bad. It's a great place, from what I can see. But I have a feeling you may know somebody by the name of Honey.
He bites his lips as you can go ahead and roll me this is a convince check, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to tick the detective badge because I did flash it. I'm going to tick good sense of character. Oh, sorry, good judge of character. And inquisitive mind. Do you think that?
I'd say no, not inquisitive mind.
No. Okay. How about appear as a professional?
I can do that. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I think I'll get those.
And then, let me see here. Go ahead and put a -5 to it as well.
-5.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Okay, maybe I'll have a look at other
I
things
think
to
Stubborn's
put on.
killing your rep.
Well, it's probably because I'm a cop.
Well, we're about.
Sorry, we're a cop. It's because I'm appearing as a cop.
Like, I think that might have
I
been a
don't
little
think-
too strong, buddy.
I don't think I can do anything else that will help me here, so fuck it.
Mild success.
Still amazing. It's still amazing, considering it's a -2.
Amazing.
If I didn't have that -5, that would have been an incredible roll.
All right. So with that, with the mild success, 1 second. There we go. Choose a relevant status with tier power. You can choose either to take status or given a little protect their own agenda. Okay. So with a mild success, he sort of like he nervously like picks up a glass that's like not even dirty as he like tries to like clean it to like give his hand something to do, and he's like, you said what was the question again?
Know anybody by the name of Honey?
Hard to say. Lots of people come in this bar and go. Who's asking?
I already showed you who's asking.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you knocked yourself on the head, did you? I know
Yeah.
running a bar is tough, but with all the monks running around.
Yeah, but he sort of like looks around. He's like, badge number and precinct.
I kind of lean in and open up my jacket that kind of has like one of my revolvers just kind of sat in my belt.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like, I don't think you need to know that. We're both reasonable gentlemen. We can just talk, can't we?
He's
I don't
like,
want no trouble. All I wanted to do is have a word with this Honey. And I think you, good sir, might know where I can have that chat.
He sort of like looks around and glances towards the back of the bar, and he sort of leans in with you. He says, "Look, trust me when I say this. If you're looking for Honey, he'll find you."
Well, I've been looking, and he hasn't found me yet, so I'm taking matters into my own hands.
He's like, let me look through his character.
Hey chat, I'm an ex-cop, by the way. I just still have my badge.
I guess while Detective Lane is busy there, Stubborn's gonna like look over his shoulder and see if like the party in the corner is like looking our way or like interested in what we're saying at all.
I was kicked off the force from my loose cannon ways.
He's like, okay, look. Rusty, he comes here, talks business every now and then with his boys. I don't know anything else other than that.
You meant Honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
He comes in here, talks business with his boys. Real up and straight as an arrow customer, I should say. If you want to chat with him, maybe you'll find him here if you stick around, buy a drink or two. Or you could leave and try your luck somewhere else.
No, Mecha as a player, I really want to say something really threatening here, but I shouldn't do that. Because that would escalate badly. I really want to say it. Hey guys, how do you think it would go if I said, well, if Honey didn't have a bar to come back to, that would piss him off, right? But I shouldn't say that.
You definitely should not say that.
I know Sibin would want you to say that. Is it a good idea? No.
I'm not gonna say it, but
Oh, don't say that.
especially since Rise is not here right now. I have restraint. It's okay. Well, Appreciate your information. I slide him over like $5.
He'll take it and like roll it up and put it into the tip jar, and as he shakes, like gives it like a shaky breath as he like continues to clean his glass.
I guess Severin's glancing behind him, seeing if the little group in the corner has been watching us at all.
Yeah. Go ahead. What would this be?
Investigate?
I mean, I feel like for a glance, you wouldn't really, unless it's like they're being sneaky about the glances.
Yeah.
I feel like a roll would be needed.
At
for
a
just an
at a
observation
glance,
thing.
they are watching you. If you want to try and find anything, if you wanted to like suss anything else out from them, I would say this would be an
I
investigate
guess
check.
I'm looking for like, yeah, I guess I'm looking for like, as the detective's talking, like every time he says honey, if like their facial expressions change.
Yeah, then roll.
I mean,
me
I'm
this.
not being very loud, but
Yeah, like I don't know if they can hear us from here.
Yeah, sure. Like if you want to like get a deeper meaning into their like facial expressions or like whatever they're possibly doing other than just drinking, roll me an investigate check. But as of like at a quick glance, they do have their eyes on you.
Okay, so they are watching us because I guess we're new in the bar. That's not that suspicious, but I just want to see how much they're listening and if they're reacting. I guess I'll put on eye for detail.
seven.
Mild success. Spend your clues 1-1 to ask MC a question. All right. So you have a 1. So you can ask me a question, and I will give you an answer with your 1 mild success.
Do they have any recognition in their face when if they're hearing the word honey?
Okay. I would say they don't. Skip this song if it's got vocals.
Random beat words.
As you look at them and like you don't see any, they don't seem to be able to hear. They don't seem to be hearing you. As like I assume,
Okay.
Lane is like having a normal like sort of like
Being discreet.
conversation, but they got their eyes on you, and I'd say you notice one of them like catch your eyes. As like you catch eyes with them, you like look down a bit and you see one of them like a little Motorola phone in their hand, little flip phone, and they're currently typing out a text message. As they press send, I want you to bring the tracker up to 1.
Oh, the deli attractor?
Hey, no,
Yeah.
it's probably good if this person finds us, because then we can beat them to a pulp and get them to tell us where honey is.
Maybe.
Oh, well, they'll destroy all of us and then they'll leave.
And then we make new characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already got another plan cooked up already.
So
I will
as
make
Yeah.
Severin 2.
as players, you know that, but as a characters, you don't know what's happened. But you do see them send a text message, and they like smile a little as they took their phone away.
Text message? What's that?
I know they send an SMS.
And
Oh my God.
No, they send a pager thingy.
A pager, yeah, no, but they got the Nokia bricks. They got the Nokia bricks.
Man, they must be rich.
Oh, they're
Severin
looking
leans
for a guy
into the
that's
detective
rich.
and it's like
Oh, I suppose,
or-
yeah. Yeah, a pager would be. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
You don't know what a pager is?
No, I know what a pager is. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what like what exactly were cell phones in like the 80s? Because they're like.
In the 80s. Yeah, when I was in high school, I had like a Ericsson brick. So yeah, it must probably would have been the bigger phones, but not the briefcase phone.
Not the briefcase phone. Okay, then yeah, they send like a pager or something.
They're actually going over to the local library to use the fax machine.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it would be a pager, wouldn't it? So yeah, they do something like that and they send it off.
Oh my God, yeah.
A special mythos
yes,
power actually
Siblins.
gives them a cell phone, full cell phone.
They just have an
Yeah, so
iPhone.
Sibling like leans into the
Yeah.
detective and is like, those four behind us seem to be real interested in a couple of strangers, you know.
Oh, that was kind of the hope. That we could come in here and cause some ruckus and, get eyes on us. Get them to notice us.
You want me? Okay, I can do that. I can
No.
call
They're,
these
they're,
things.
they're already they're already watching us. I imagine they're probably
I mean,
working.
if you want me to start a bar, I could start a bar.
Well, we already fought two of the guys who are super, super strong, and if those guys are like those guys, then that's four people that we have to deal with.
Yeah, those dudes were made out of more than just. They were more than just the shit brick house, you know.
We don't necessarily need to beat up more spooks who probably don't know where this honey is. But, let's go. I'm gonna go over to the pool table.
Before that, I see
Yeah,
Dante moving. So
you watch Dante just walk up to the table and pull out a deck of cards, like a pack.
the camera pans over as like as Lane and Sibburn are having their conversation. It pans over as it shows Dante pulling up the one empty chair and pulling out your cards. What do you say?
What a fine collection of young gentlemen. Would you fancy a game of cards?
They'd look amongst themselves, and like a couple of them's like, sure.
I do
What we
like a
playing?
fancy little trick with the cards, like slide them between my hands.
What we playing for?
You win, you get cash. I win, I get information.
All right. But it's 4 against 1.
I'm fine with those odds. Sounds like an even game to me.
They smirk, feeling that you're at your cockiness as you deal out the cards. So, are you trying to stack the deck with anything? What are you trying to do here?
I'm going to attempt to use my ghost powers to cheat and spy on their hands.
All right, I would like you to roll me a change the game using the tags that you want to use.
Yeah. I'm going to use, let's say, speak with spirits, and if we're doing like poker, then maybe natural fear of death would like crack their poker faces.
Yeah, keep your stony face going. Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me there.
And maybe steal a shadow or veil identity. So that's a couple tags I'm using there. And what was the roll again?
Change the game.
Cool.
Ooh.
Nice, big max success.
Nice, good shit, great success. All right, so this will give you a story tag. Say, name it poker game. Basic,
Okay.
and this will be a tag that you can use to for like. I would say not poker game. Name it a house always wins. That's a better tag name.
Nice.
But anyway, so you can use the house always wins as a plus for your powers, or at any point you can burn this story tag for a success during this like little scene that you have going on.
Okay.
So, but you deal out the cards as you can sort of hear hushed spirit voices. The veil sort of like thickens over you as your stony face like portrays no emotion to them as they all like pick up their cards and like try and get a read on you, but they got nothing. You can hear the spirits whispering in your ears, and you hear 2 pair, 3 pair, and stuff like that as you sort of like look down at your own cards. You're currently at an advantage,
Mhm.
but who knows what the next few cards will bring. So what do you say now?
Um, well, boys, how are we doing tonight?
They like sort of like look amongst themselves and they're like, "Can't complain. You know how it is. Enjoying our break." You watch as one like throws two cards away and asks for two more as you deal them out.
Hmm.
How about you? What's someone like you doing here at this time of day?
Well, I've been having a bit of a rough night, and my compatriots over there are looking for information the same as me. They're being a bit more direct about it, talking to the owner of the place. I decided I'd do my own thing.
I see. One, the one with the tie, like basically tosses his whole hand away.
Yeah. Uh, they're using a more direct method. I prefer my own methods. And the guys throw his hand away and I'm dealing him a new one.
As he picks it up and looks a little bit disgruntled, you hear like you see the only the only woman in the group sort of like look at you as like they only toss one card away and say, "And what exactly are you looking for?"
Hmm. We're looking for a couple of things. My compatriots over there mainly are looking for someone by the alias of Honey.
They all sort of like shift in their chairs, and like as the one with like the sort of newspaper cap puts away three cards as he deal them out. He says, "And what do you want with honey?"
Hmm. Hmm. Not sure that's quite your business, is it?
It could be.
It might be. I doubt it, though.
You hear some like whispering from your spirits in your ear as like after dealing out the new hands, you hear that while like most of them can't beat you, currently one of them is like boasting a full house, and you're gonna need to try and get yourself a four of a kind to try and beat that, at the very least.
That seems like it would be a pretty high roll to get something like that, so I'm just gonna burn my card for that.
All right, you burn your tag to give yourselves an
Yeah.
automatic success. I'm gonna roll something for them real quick though.
Smooth jam.
Well, Quinn, I'm busy playing poker. I can't play pool and poker at the same time. I mean, I could, but it would be a bit awkward running back and forth between the two tables.
As you like you sort of like you move your hands and you listen to the spirits as you like sort of like deal from like the bottom of the deck to yourself, dealing yourself the fourth pair that you need, as you like see the one that asked for a whole new hand folds as a couple more rounds of cards go by, as it's you and like two others left as they are feeling ready to show their cards.
Okay.
The cards are revealed. Go ahead.
Well,
As the
show
card,
them then.
they flip their hands over and you show your four of a kind, beating the three pair and the full house that you're up against. You hear the woman curse as she like throws like the full house into the center of the table. You can go ahead and take one clue, and you may spend it to ask a question.
To ask a question of these guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't have to spend it now, or you could spend it. You could spend it right now because of the scene. But technically, if you want to ask them a question later, you could be like, "Oh, I'll ask it later," and you go talk to your friends. You can.
Okay. So, I look over at the guy that had his phone out, and I point at him and I'm like, who's on the other end of that?
A coworker.
Hmm, that's a bit vague.
He's like, well, you asked a question, I answered.
Do you know more than that?
Do I know more than that on who's on the other line? I suppose I do.
Yeah. Why don't you tell me? I won it fair and square after all.
Go ahead and roll me a convince. You can add a +1 to this to what other tags you are adding to it as well.
Okay.
Due to the fact that you did win the
Plus
game.
1. Not sure
And-
if I have any applicable tags.
Let me look at their things to ask something real quick. Yeah. This would also
I don't
be.
think I have any applicable tags that haven't already been used.
Yeah, you can give it a +1, but you also get a -5.
Oh, alright then.
Yeah.
We're getting bullied by the environment.
They probably have like a thing called like tight lips or something that's giving us a -5, which doesn't make them speak about their boss or something. I don't know.
Makes sense.
They ain't a snitch.
But
Snitches
Let's
get-
see.
A bullet can loosen those lips.
ooh.
I'm gonna burn Speak with Spirits for this roll.
Okay. So you're gonna burn a tag. So
What was the roll?
it is a
Convince?
convince, yeah. So you're going to
They will automatically succeed.
yeah. Also, you're
Yeah.
either it's I think there's burn it to
Oh,
automatically.
alright.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, I have all the things
Yeah,
checked.
there was burn it to like there's like burn it as in like you make it useless, and then there is sort of like then there is like the add 3 to your roll thing. So
Oh.
I thought burning it made it so it was just automatically a 10.
I think you're right. Yeah. So yeah,
Because we looked this up last time.
Yeah, you're right.
Which
You're
isn't
correct
the
here.
story.
So it's automatically a 10, gives you a power of 3. So you burn your tag as you speak with spirits, as you sort of like you ask the question again, but you don't sort of much ask it to him. You ask like you sort of like speak it out into like to the ether, and you can feel like the spirits around them, like, and he like sort of like shivers, and he's like, he's like, that's none of your business. But as he says it, you can hear like overlaid under his voice, you hear the spirits whisper into ears, Delia.
What?
I look this man directly in the eye and I say, who is Delia?
Ooh. As you say that, like they all like sort of look to each other and they begin to stand up, and he's like,
I will move over.
how do you know that name?
I'm gonna move over and sit like in this booth and just like have my hands on my guns. I'm not a close range fighter.
How do you know that name?
You told me yourself, didn't you?
He looks around like panically to his like friends. They begin to look at him, and they it's like they're like, we didn't hear you say it, we didn't hear you say it, and they like sort of like are they getting this like look of recognition on their face as they start to like lean. And it's like, you ain't normal, are you?
Well, I'd say you folks probably aren't quite normal either.
You Lane, as you like looking, you watch as like one of them reaches into their pocket and like pulls out like, you can't tell, but they pop it. You can't really tell what they're doing, but they pop something into their mouth and they begin to chew. As they all stand up, it's like, well, boss told us to do what to do with people like you. And you watch as one like starts to pick up a chair.
I would like to shoot that guy.
All right, we'll go ahead and
Shoot
get
that
into
guy.
combat.
I know when combat's about to start. As soon as he put that into his mouth, I was like, well, shit's about to go down.
I'd like
I'm going to
shoot that
tick
guy.
power tag, a pair of revolvers, a steady hand. And always prepared. I think always prepared comes in.
Oh, wait, no, that's not the.
You were very prepared to shoot that
I was
guy.
incredibly prepared to shoot this guy.
So, okay, go ahead, take your hit, do a hit with all you got as the fight breaks out.
13.
13, great success. Damn. Man, nice. You take cover.
I
You
would
were
like
really
to.
prepared.
I would like to get them good, so that ups the
Alright.
tier by 1.
Ups the tier by 1. So that is a tier of 4. Let me open up their thing real quick.
And I'm gonna ask this to you, the DM, because I'm shooting them without them really being prepared to be shot by a different person.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I would be because the first one's you can't take cover, so they can't hit me back. Do you think they would be able to hit me back?
There's no movement thing, so one could turn and rush to get to you. So so you would need to
I will.
spend
Yeah,
that
I'll
power.
get them good, and then I will. Because it's 2, I'll also do the first one, so I take cover. So I think I just move behind this table and
Yeah.
kick the table up, so I'm using it as a cover.
You hear that gunshot blast fills the air. Your tier of 4, they take 2 as you hear that blast into his shoulder as he lurches and he looks around to see you. At that the 3 others immediately jump up and combat starts. So we'll start with that was Lane's turn. We'll start with the team. So you all can do what you want to respond to their attacks or to their violence.
Okay. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just standing up and cracking my knuckles.
Yeah. There's you all choose amongst yourselves who, if you want to go next, Dante, you most certainly can.
Yeah.
Well, chat, you wanted a bar fight. Here you go.
I wanted a bar fight.
You wanted a bar fight. It's turned into a gunfight. I mean, it's pretty much the same
I
thing. I'll be
am
right
the
back.
bar fight.
1 second.
Okay. Is there anyone who would want to go next? Someone charging in?
suppose Sibrin will jump on the table and I'm guessing there's a candle or something, or those little lamps with oil in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a thing.
It's sort of there's some bottles, a
Yeah.
mug, stuff like that. So if you want to pick up a bottle off
Okay.
the table.
Yeah, Sibrin will just suppose pick up a bottle and just throw it at the one guy.
All right, you'd pick up a bottle and give it a yeet. Go ahead and give me a hit with all you got and roll with the added things.
I think Sibrin is just doing this kind of normally.
Mhm.
So it's just a regular, I guess, a regular hit on the guy.
Mild success. My goodness. So you get to choose one of them. So you would give them a +1 to the damage of to the damage. So you would give them a +1, or you can do anything else, but you get to choose one of those lists.
I guess whoever seems like they're if anyone's, I don't know if anyone's reaching into their jacket or anything.
You could say, you'd say this one's maybe reaching into his jacket.
Okay, yeah, just fucking, push him with the fucking bottle.
You slide over with the bottle and crack it over his head. There's a shattering of glass as it rains down on the ground as you did get him. You did get him good. And you smile to yourself, but then you just notice that he looks to you and seems undamaged.
Oh, it's another one of
That's
these
no good.
bitches.
Oh, more of these guys.
Yeah, initially
Sibrin It's like, why are you all so hard to hit?
You also, like, with that
Fucking
said,
told you.
the one that got shot, you all heard the gunshot and one like lurch, and what would probably be a bullet through the shoulder is currently like a flesh wound on his back as he rolls his shoulder and like turns around to fight.
God damn.
What are
what
you
you
guys
guys-
eating?
What do they feed you?
Dante or Quinn, your choice.
You?
Is Ryza back?
Yeah, right. Since
Yeah.
they're back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What are they all doing right now?
They're getting up to fight. One's picking up a chair. The other's like squaring up with like their brass knuckles. You see one sort of like reaching into their jacket to pull out a gun. Stuff like that. So, like,
Okay. I'm gonna.
What the hell kind of performance enhancing drugs are these guys on?
that's the question now, isn't it?
I'm gonna like. They're all just still bunched around the table, right?
Yeah, they're still bunched around the table.
Okay, I'm gonna use Stealing Shadow to like obscure their vision, like make a little cloud of fog.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll me a change the game.
Okay. That's gonna be this one. And yeah, these two. Change the game with these two tags. Great success.
Jeez, damn.
Blind business.
All right, so you'll grant
my
a scale up the effect, greater area, more targets, prolong the effect, make it longer, hide the effect. So you had a power of 4, nice. And I guess you can give a status to each of them of +1 blinded.
Yeah, I'm going to prolong the effect because they're all relatively close together, so I don't think I would need to scale it up.
All right, sounds good. So like you, as you spend your juice 1 for 1. Yep. Okay. So minimum of 2. So you you grab the you sort of like beckon the shadows as they watch the shadows grow around them, and they also what the hell as like they like begin to like the shadows like seep into their eyes, and you like shout packet sand as you as like they're currently blinded. So currently they have blinded 1 and added to their conditioned.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right. Finally, up left is Quinn. Yeah, there's no movement, so you can just run across the bar without impunity. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
This is what do you want to do?
Oh, that's how the game works.
Can I pick up? Well, I'm obviously holding the pill cue. Can I just throw it at one of the blinded ones?
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
a javelin.
You pick up the fuel cue, give it a decent test, and give it a throw as you give me a hit with all you got, and
Like
add
an
the-
Olympic gymnast.
Exactly.
How does
Just
the
in
juice
time for
work?
the Olympics.
So what do you? Okay, so you have juice. You said you have juice. What do you have juice for?
Yes, I have 3 juice.
What did you do the juice for? Like you were preparing the other day, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So you can bring the juice down to by any number. You have 3, and you can
Okay.
add that to your roll.
Okay, I will take it down to. So I'll use 2 juice so that I only have 1 juice left.
So you can add +2 to your roll, and then
Okay.
any other tags you want to use. So that would be 1 horsepower. Your 1 horsepower could be something
Yeah,
good for
my 1
that.
horsepower.
And then you would roll. Then you would click with hit you. So like you would tag the 1 horsepower, and that'll give you 3, and then you can click hit
Would
with all you got.
adhesive skin work too for grip?
I would feel like that would work against you.
Okay, fair. What about good with a whip?
I don't.
I feel like you have your 3, and you should throw the thing.
Fine. So you said hit with all you got?
Yeah, hit with all you got.
Ryza just wants to take the guard needle with the
Another
javelin.
great
Good rolls
success.
today.
Yeah. So which one are you hitting? This one that was shot, or one of the other 3?
One of the blinded ones, because it's funny.
They're all blinded.
They're all blinded.
They're all blinded.
They're
okay,
all
then I'll
semi-blinded.
Go with, I'll go with the one that got shot just to add
All
insult
right,
injury.
sounds good. So, you take the pool cue, give it a test, and with a strong swing, you hear the whooshing noise as it cracks into his head. That would be a tier 3 damage. It's reduced down to tier 1, but that is enough to subdue him. So you currently hear that crack as his from the in the head as he falls down on the ground, 2 dazed and possibly unconscious. So he is currently out of the fight.
Nice.
So now it is their turn. You see the one take out his gun and just aims it wildly and shoots and fires. So we're just gonna roll a d4 to see which one he tries and hit, which one he's shooting at.
I am in cover, and I did, so they can't get me.
That is correct. So if he gets you, he'll end up shooting the table instead.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Gonna be me, I can sense it.
That is a shot at Dante. Dante, I need you to roll me a face danger.
Okay. Flat of a tank.
I guess you are in the middle of everything.
You can't use the tags that you just used, by the way, but after you've rolled with the new tags, you can now use the old tags again.
Okay, so you just can't roll with them
It's
back to back.
Yeah, exactly. I had to look at that after our last session, and that's how it works.
That's
so.
good, sweet. So yeah, you just can't roll.
Wait,
It's not like it's gone for the entire scene. It's just you can't use it back to back.
Yeah, so you can't
Okay.
so
you
Ryza
gotta
can't
have a
use.
space between.
Yeah, so Ryza can't use 1 horsepower again next turn.
Yeah, I can't use always
Makes
red
sense.
or my revolvers or steady hand. I can technically still shoot with my revolvers because they're a thing that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't roll with the power tech revolvers.
So
Okay, I'm gonna use Undead or Undying Rapid Growth Shielding Bark
sounds good.
make this hit good. Hey.
Oh, you've enough. Damn, y'all are die. you hear the shot as you. Excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Yeah, you hear the shot out, and you're able to react in time as your growth bark wraps around you and takes the brunt of the bullet. And you hear that crack as you think, oh, that would have hurt, but you're good.
How does speak with spirits add into that, by the way?
Oh wait, what? Did I have that check?
Yeah, speak with spirits. You still have the tick from last time,
Ooh.
so you need to untick them. Remember?
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that was.
Oh, okay.
ticked
So,
'cause I had burned it.
I don't mean to be a stickler for the rules. I'm just
okay.
saying.
Is it
No,
9?
it's okay.
It happens.
I had burned it and the checkbox wasn't even on the page. I didn't realize that it was checked.
So let me double. What's a partial success again? What are the? I'm looking for the numbers. Is 9? Because I don't know if 9 is a partial.
9 is partial.
9 is
7
partial?
to 9.
Okay, so that would be face danger. Yeah, 7 to 9 is a partial, but you are able to get a minus. You do minus the tier by 1, so you take flesh wound 2.
Youch.
As the bark
Oh my
and your
God.
undying ability manages to block most of it. However, it does get you partially, and you sort of feel your upper breast area take a gunshot as you flinch. So you take flesh wound 2.
Right in the
Well,
titty.
that was rude, sir.
All right, this one turns around, blinded. He's going to take a swing at you, Sibern. So go ahead and roll me a face danger. Because he's blinded, you can go ahead and add a +1 to it.
Is the barkeep just watching all of this?
Oh yeah. He
He doesn't want to get involved.
he's not so much watching it as he is hiding underneath the counter.
Fair enough.
Face danger, great
Damn,
success.
didn't even roll any tags for that. Just went for it.
Fucking hell, yeah. No. You just had the +1 from him being. You just had the +1 from him being blinded. So the blinded in his eyes, you were able to see the punch coming from a mile away, and you duck underneath it and like shove him back. Finally, this one is going to take up a chair and like yeet it at Quinn, much like how you threw the pole at one of them. He picks up a chair and he throws it, and you think, oh, that's not gonna come hit me, and then you realize, oh no, that's coming for me. Go ahead and roll me a face danger.
What, me?
Yeah, as a chair is thrown across the bar at you, a metal chair.
All right, hold on. Let me untick those things from before. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I could. Can I catch the chair? No, I'm.
If you roll a great success, I'd say you can catch the chair.
Okay, because I was saying that adhesive skin would work for that, but
Yeah, adhesive skin for sure. You can definitely add that to try and catch the chair with your adhesive skin.
fuck it, why not? For the memes.
The memes.
what-
Just
what
throw it
was
back
it?
at him.
What did you say? Face
And
danger.
is there also a +1 for the blinded, or is that?
Yes, there's
Not
also a
effective.
+1 for the blinded. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. So that would be 2.
Yeah.
So with your adhesive skin, that would be a 2 to your roll if you want to add anything else.
So I add a +2.
Yeah, so it'd be you have the thing clicked, and then it
Yep.
would be you add a +1 to your thing, so you're at
Yeah,
plus
and the
one.
plus bit.
So it should say power 2, and then you click face danger.
Oh, okay, got you.
Damn! All right. you
Catch
hold
the chair.
you hold like you use your sticky hands and your adhesive skin to like catch the chair solidly, and you toss it to the side as they are currently blinded, unsure of whether or not they've hit you, but they've just been shooting and swinging blindly. All right, it's back to the team.
I just catch it like, son of a bitch.
Very cool.
the audacity, the gumption.
These
Good
mooks are
roll.
rather rude.
Good rolls. But yeah, it's the team's turn again.
So those-
I will peek out from behind the desk. I don't have all the gun stuff anymore, but so I'll untick all of those,
But you do have some other things.
which I
You
probably
have a
won't
weapon.
use. Well, yeah, I'll use. I won't actually pick out from behind the desk. I'll stay behind the desk and look at the glint of one of the glasses that I've knocked off the desk because I've kicked it on its side, and it's like slightly like the light is like shining into one of them, and I'm going to shoot through the light into the like somebody's eye
Mm-hmm.
with non-Euclidean navigator. The only one of my powers I'm willing to use.
extra blinded.
And do I get a +1 also because the person I'm shooting at is blinded?
No, the blinded would be +1 to your face danger, not so much +1 to
Okay. It's fair enough, fair enough. Can't really ask for more than that. I really don't have anything else I can add here, which is unfortunate. But I'm also going to do something bad. I'm going to immediately make that a power 0, because I'm going to do my weakness tag of won't shoot someone in the back,
Good shit.
because
yeah.
I want that attention.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I do need to remember to add your weakness tags.
Mhm.
Well, we
You
had the
should
weakness. Yeah,
use
it was,
them
No,
as-
like I need to call you out on saying, hey, you have this
Yeah.
weakness, use it. As an
because
MC.
remember, everybody, failing is good in this system, especially when you're rolling with weakness, because it gives you attention, which is XP.
Neat.
And so that's a +0. I'm just gonna do hit it all the way gut. 5,
Ooh.
miss.
Miss.
I'll
So
take that
let's
attention.
see. MC moves.
I like this trumpet.
I think as I'm shooting like through the Euclidean, they like turn that back, and I'm like, shit, I can't do that.
Yeah, as you take aim, like one's like flailing, and you see like their blinded eyes, and like you're like shit, and you like pull down the weapon, and you like sort of like turn around to like try and like get ready to face them, as you can hear that whispering in your ears. All right, who else? Who's next, basically? Not who else?
Who's next? I've also added my attention.
Oh, fuck. Um, I guess it's time to wolf out again.
All right.
Oh man.
I guess the dude in front of me. I'm just gonna like, uh, I guess like a half shift where I just have like pause, and then just like see if I can like smash his head against the table.
Sounds good. You sort of like you shift as you get taller. Your paws like grow out as you like grab him and try and smash him down. So go ahead and roll me that attack. Hit with all you got.
Yeah. I clicked it. Why didn't? Okay, there we go.
Ooh, great success. Nice. Power 2. So you get to choose twice. You can either get them good twice to add 1 to the tier, or get more of them and add 1 to the targets.
Uh,
Or gain upper hand and start getting juice. But you get to choose 2 of those choices, and you can choose more than 1. Or you can choose 1 more than once.
I think I just want to hank it and take him out.
So you choose get them good twice?
Yeah.
Alright, that would be a tier 4, reduced to a tier of 2. But you like grab him as actually because you're shifted, this would be a tier of 1 instead of a tier of 2. It's not a mundane thing that you've hit them with. You've hit them with a shifted thing. So you grab them and like you sort of like wolf out a bit, and you like grab his head and slam it against the table. You hear the table crack as part of it like breaks underneath the weight as he falls down, dazed and unconscious.
Well, we got another one.
That is 2 down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the one bites the table.
No, the first one bit the pool
Someone throws
cue.
a stick and someone gets distracted.
So yeah, Dante, Quinn.
Yeah. So I'm going to walk up to the lady and like grab her by the shoulders, look her in the eyes, and be like, "My sister taught me not to hit women. I really would not like to fight you." And then I make like a scary face.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me a convince.
Yeah.
With the tags added, she's blinded, so I'll keep that in mind as well.
Mm-hmm. So that's natural fear of death, and I think that's the only applicable tag. Is that a +1 to convince?
I'll give you a +1.
With that blind?
It should be a plus. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
+1 to convince, and I'd say
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which-
So I grab her by the shoulders and I'm like, "I do not want to fight you, and I promise you, you do not want to fight us." And that's a mild success.
Mild success. So choose a relevant status, which is convinced, tier power 2. They're currently blinded, so they give in a little, and they're going to take the threatened status, and they will like step back, still blinded, and like keep like raise their hands up shakily. So she is out of the fight because she's taken the threatened status. So there's just one left.
Alrighty.
What to do? What to do? I'm
This trumpet is
contemplating.
very enthusiastic.
He's just laying into it.
There's actually just one guy following us around the entire campaign, just playing music. It's one guy, he constantly switches instruments.
That's
A secret first member.
his mythos. His mythos is a bard.
Yeah. Oh my god, his mythos is Sam Rigo.
I'm debating whether to throw something again or try and intimidate little. The last
Well, you
one.
have a chair in your hand.
Yeah, but we
That
could
is
also be
true.
like, there's only two of you left, and we clearly outnumber you, kind of thing. And the other two of your friends have gone
What
down.
if I just become a horse?
Just become a horse and mule kick him.
Exactly.
You'll kick a chair at
One
them.
way to solve the problem, I guess.
I just like saunter around the corner, and then it's just like clippity clop, clippity clop.
So
Do
you
not fight me. I am a horse.
Sure, I'm gonna turn into a horse.
all right.
Okay,
You like you full on use your shapeshifter powers as you turn into your kelpie form. You hear the clip clops of your of your like hooves on the ground as like the one last blinded gangster says, "Is that a fucking horse?"
But I'm a big horse, so I'm just sort of looking down at the dude.
So are you trying to mule kick him or something?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and hit with all you got. Add your shapeshifter tag and anything else that you want to add.
I don't think there really is anything else I can add. Because it's not exactly like I'm gonna get in the car and just run him over, you know?
As a horse.
As a horse.
Let's see what you have.
Hit with.
You could add 1 horsepower.
I did.
They
I
used
used
that. They used that last turn. Actually, no.
Oh, did they?
No, you used it. You used your last roll was your adhesive skin, and now you're
Yeah.
Now you.
So
can
you're
use
saying
your
I could
horse.
use horsepower again?
Yeah, because your last roll used adhesive skin. This
Bet.
is a new roll.
So horsepower and shapeshifting,
Awesome.
and then a hit with all you got, right?
Amazing.
Oh, great success! Wonderful.
I'm a horse.
I'm a horse. So you, I assume you just want to end this. So just 2 get them goods, which will reduce since his abilities will reduce it down to 3, which is enough to subdue him. So you all see, as you all are in the middle of a fight, you all see Quinn just walk up in their horse form, and you're like, and then just turn around and then just like donkey kick, poof, like one in the head with their hooves, which would kill a normal person, but they are simply knocked out as the fight comes to an end.
Well, I'm glad we know what to do if your car ever breaks down.
Don't even think about it.
You're a problem solver.
But with that said,
My job. I'm gonna go loot their bodies.
all right.
Look at that body.
Loot that
I
body.
Well,
guess-
who knows
I
if
guess
they
we're gonna
have
help.
anything useful on them, right?
All
And
right.
what if they were still alive and just
One of them
watching me do
had
this?
one of them had a phone, so
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go over to that guy and take the phone out of his
Mhm.
pocket.
You take his you take his pager, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually no. I guess I'll go to the awake woman and be like, "The hell did you take?"
Okay. Yeah.
she looks you up and it's like, what do you mean?
What I mean is, you mooks took something out of your pocket and ate it, and then suddenly you tried to attack us. Don't know where you ate, but you all ate it at the same time. Pushing some drug, huh?
Candy. We have a sweet tooth.
I put my gun up to their chin.
Oh.
Oh shit!
I don't like liars.
approves.
I'm sure you will enjoy having a head. So why don't you tell me the fucking truth?
Go ahead and roll me a convince.
Just to
Okay.
make the scene funnier, can I just stand behind him? as
Still be a horse. Still be a horse. Also,
I'm gonna click my. Oh yeah.
before I forget, add 2 to the Delia tag.
To the one now?
Add 2 to the Delia tracker. So it's
Oh,
at
right.
3 now.
Oh, that's 2
I'm going
Delia.
to. I think as I'm getting like a little bit angry, I'm tapping into the powers I don't really want to use. So I'm going to take my glimpse into the void. So my eyes go like smoky black with like if they look further into it, they're probably like seeing something glancing back at them. That isn't me.
Like,
Love it, I love
When
it.
you look into the void looks back, stays back
Yeah,
into you.
exactly. And can I
When
have
the
a
horse
good
stares
judge of
into you.
character? Because I'm trying to see it. Well, like telling if they're lying to me as I'm trying to convince them.
Yeah, okay, I'll allow that.
Okay, I think that's the ones I'll roll with. Convince. 10.
Then great success. So 2.
Alright. Now that the convincing's done,
I think you guys are probably seeing like some amount of smoke just like start to billow out of Detective Lane.
You see the sort of like
we're like, what the fuck's going on?
your eyes turn
heard
black. Your eyes
I've heard
turn
about detective smoking, but this is ridiculous.
your eyes turn black. The smoke sort of like wisping off the sides of your eyes as she looks into yours, and you can see this sort of like peer into infinity kind of thing as she like twists back. She's like, it's called ambrosia.
And who is your supplier?
Our boss, Honey.
And where can I find this man?
He's always on the move. He has different warehouses. He doesn't really tell us exactly where he is.
I think I start cocking back the like hammer on the revolver.
If you want to try your luck, there's a safe house underneath the bar. But there's no, I can't guarantee you that he's here. He has many across the city.
Safe house under the bar, huh? So you're saying this Honey works for that bartender over there then? Oh, sorry, other way around.
Yeah, he's on the payroll.
Scratch that, reverse it.
Wait, come back, flip it. He's on the payroll. But we just mainly pay him to use his basement and keep him quiet.
And what does this ambrosia do? Specifically just make you strong?
Does that? Lets us see past the mist, see freaks like you.
Oh, so they're normies. Okay.
I would tempt fate right now.
I would like to ask a question.
Yes.
Do my ears perk up at the name Ambrosia?
Yes, you would get a familial feeling. You're like sort of like a very sort of like familiar feeling in your chest, like hearing the name of an old friend.
Oh. Funky.
Drugs.
Drugs.
I think I'm just gonna... If I can do this for free, I'd just like to knock her out with my revolver.
Okay.
I'm not
fair.
gonna like shoot her, I'm just gonna like clock her on the back of the head.
Yeah. She's been blinded, threatened, and like you I'd say about now the ambrosia's wearing off, so she's back to being normal. So you give it a quick quack, and she's like, boom.
And I put the revolver away. I think genuinely I didn't know that the smoky stuff was happening or anything.
I guess Cyprian will call that out and be like, well, now you've got some explaining to do.
I think the explaining can do after when you go up to this bartender over here and ask him about this secret bar place underneath this bar.
That's where I am.
Yeah, speaking of,
Yay!
Quinn, you hear like that conversation's going on over on this other side as you walk up to Rusty, who's like currently hiding underneath the bar.
I think it's safe to say that I am no longer a horse.
No, stay in the horse farm.
Just leans over the bar as a horse. It's okay, you can come up now.
Looms over, nay.
I mean, if it's just a normal person, he'd probably just see a man on a horse
And his bar.
in his bar.
He'll be like, why is there a horse in my bar?
Who let a horse into my bar?
But yeah,
As-
I just lean over and I'm like, it's okay, you can come up now.
like Rusty like backs up against the wall as you all like as as you all see that he's currently like holding a sawed-off shotgun in his hands.
Okay, I got this.
You know
I got
what?
this.
Dante just
Be talking.
steps on the bar stool on top of the bar and starts walking across it.
He's like, stay right there, I don't want any fucking trouble. They just pay me to be quiet. He's like holding the gun at you.
Okay. I will use my powers of persuasion to
And
be
what
like, it's okay.
would make you
It's
talk?
okay. It's okay. You know, we're not gonna hurt you. We just want to know where the safe house is.
All right, go ahead and roll me a convince. You can go ahead. You can go ahead and add a +1 to this because of literally of what's happened. You all
Okay.
it's a bit threatened, so you can add up
Right.
other tags. Oh,
Can I assist with this?
yes, you most certainly can.
Okay, cool.
I would say
I'm
your
gonna-
system. Go ahead.
Uh, let's say I use Undead or Undying. And also, I'm gonna add the weakness tag for not fully dead.
Yeah,
Alright.
did you say to use convince?
Yeah, use convince. But first, Dante, roll me a change the game.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
So before you roll your convince, Dante
Uh,
rolls a change the game to see how much they can assist you. Ooh.
Oh, cool.
So, all right, I'll keep that in mind. As he is so that doesn't assist anything. So you'll just be rolling a normal convince
Oh.
with what.
You had the Delia thing added to that?
Why do I have? Why
I don't.
is it?
It shouldn't be. It's just a tracking tag anyway. It didn't.
Did you have it in your story tag, or did you have it as tracking tag at the bottom?
No, it's a tracking card.
That's weird.
Do you want me to press the
It
convince?
wasn't rolled with the other one, so I don't know why it was rolled with this one all of a sudden. But
Well, I added 2 to it.
yeah, I don't. Yeah. Anyway, it's
Anyways,
still
it was a miss anyways.
It's still a miss regardless.
Yeah.
So convince?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me a convince.
Um,
All right, so
Mild success, I'll
Mild
take it.
success. So you ask where the. Okay, I'll keep this in mind. You'll ask where the thing is, and he shakingly he sort of takes his finger off the trigger. He's like, yeah, I can show that to you all. Just
I think I realized I had I could have done this earlier. I had 3 juice from scouting this place out. I could have just done that to look around for
yeah.
what the
You could
secret
have done
place.
that a while ago.
Oh well, whatever.
It's all
I'm
good.
sure we all enjoyed the fight.
Yeah, other people doing things
Yeah.
is good. So he sort of he puts the gun down and holds up his hand a bit, intimidated by the undead, half dead person on the thing. He doesn't see that. He doesn't see your sort of undead presence, but he's naturally intimidated. So
You're just like this some fucking creep.
he
It's on
goes
the car.
he opens up the counter, goes around, and he's brings you back here. As he does so, he opens up a he pushes some stuff aside and he opens up a hatch, and you see a hatch down into the sewers, and he says there, just follow it straight and you'll find the place.
You're not gonna close this door behind us?
He's like, I mean, it opens from the other side. If you want me to keep it open, I can.
I feel like that would make me comfortable.
All right, he nods and takes a step back and he motions for you all to go down.
Alright, I'll go down first, I guess.
Oh,
I've been in a sewer before.
I feel like Lane is probably hearing whispers, whispering the darkest shit to him, and he's just trying to push it past.
Quinn hears sewers and Quinn hears water, so Quinn go.
You go down and follow the sewers a bit. It's not too long until you see a sort of cutout door as you enter into a speakeasy.
Ooh.
What?
funky.
That's
Ooh,
cool. Oh my
that's
gosh.
I like the rug.
Ooh, money.
This is less watery than I was expecting.
One of many that this individual might have. It's currently empty as far as you can tell. I'd
Well, that's
say
unfortunate.
this isn't it doesn't look exactly like this, I would say, because it's currently not in operation. You do see the guns on the walls, but instead of money on the table, you see, let me get the tokens.
Oh my god.
Just so
Pop
pills.
rocks.
Couple of boxes of this, looking ready to be what looks to be stuff getting ready to be shipped out and packed up.
It's redstone.
As you take a glance at that,
Where's
Dante.
the doors?
as
This
Dante,
the
as
door?
you make, it's a door right there from the, you all enter from here. Dante,
Cool.
as you take a glance of like the two crates on the desk, you feel that familiar sense again in your chest.
Mm. I'll walk over and check it out. Like, run my fingers through it.
Run your
Quinn
fingers through
sits,
it and sort of like
Quinn sits on the chair.
it's like this sort of like you hold it into your hand. It's like these like strange little like square orange like cubes. You sniff at it and it has like a distinct scent of honey in the air.
Careful, you don't know what that stuff is.
I think I know.
It's not honey.
Like, I knew that. This is what they were taking. Ambrosia.
Oh, we better burn it then.
Mm.
Can I just?
Well, let's see what we do with it.
Keep it as evidence.
Oh,
If anybody can see this, if anybody can take this shit, and if the people upstairs said, if they take this stuff, they can see through the mist, they become like us momentarily. This stuff is incredibly dangerous.
That's
Right.
a fair point.
And if we keep this as evidence, who knows if that evidence may spread and get out. You do know those precincts, they're not exactly ironclad. Especially not the cops are exactly,
So, like, we could burn it?
burn it, destroy it, anything. I think it's better than just keeping it as evidence. Maybe we
I'm
keep
also
some of it just to
starting a
use
little
as a speaking piece, but none of us take that shit. Who knows how addictive or life-destroying it may be.
I'm willing to do it for science.
for talking.
You've already got powers. Who knows what it might do to you?
But yeah, we could keep like one or two pieces, just for science.
I say I'd only say we keep some only so we can use it to be like, hey, mooks, we've also got this, so they don't immediately suspect us, kind of thing.
We could
Oh, one of you guys.
we could show it to like
Oh, there's
someone
also money on the table.
to intimidate and be like, yeah, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah. So quick correction. Looking through the notes, the crates are there as well as some money. Like you see money laid out along with like a ledger nearby, the guns. And
I'm gonna
stuff.
go. There's guns on the walls too. Jesus, I was about to be like, I only see that one gun. I was going to empty all the ammo out of it, but never mind. It might not be any point because there's guns on the wall too.
So go ahead.
Could I, take some of the ambrosia and discreetly bottle it?
Yeah. I would say, yeah, you can do that easily. You take, how much do you want, I'd say you can take, maybe, a few, what are you bottling it in? Just, a plastic baggie that you have, or?
Oh,
It doesn't necessarily have to be something in inventory. You can just say you have it. Something like a baggie is fine enough to
I
have.
just had, a plastic pill bottle, just empty, from meds that I had been taking, but, ran out.
You take a bottle and, fill it, partially with some, ambrosia. So you can just go ahead and add that as an item in your character sheet. Put ambrosia.
Ooh.
I mean, do I see this?
I would say...
I'm doing it discreetly.
Yeah,
I'm literally looking right at the ambrosia.
Okay, go
That's
ahead.
fair. I thought you had moved your attention to, the guns and money.
No,
Yeah.
I stopped. I didn't look at the money because I'm not interested in stealing from people.
Okay, so this would be a move then. Let me see what your moves are.
I mean, I did agree that we should keep some, but I don't know if
Sneak around. Yeah, roll me a sneak around.
yeah.
Okay. So let's do this and this.
This is something they want to keep to themselves, then yeah, I'll give them a chance to
Yeah.
roll that.
Well, yeah, we'll use these two and not do that weakness tag. And sneak around. Cool.
Right?
Okay.
Well,
Well, that's
Five.
It's because of the Delia thing again.
Okay, so
I
we'll
should
take,
only be it should only be power 2.
yeah, it's power 2, so
Yeah.
4 plus 3, that's 9, so it's a partial success. So
Okay.
I'll say, I'm gonna go roll ahead and roll a d6. All right. As you slip the ambrosia into your pocket, you feel that you've managed to.
Can I roll?
Are you wanting to keep an eye on them, or are you like?
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on them to see if they. Like, I was keeping an eye on the ambrosia, so.
I mean.
And I'm literally right next to them, so. I don't mind if I don't see it. I just wanted to know if I could roll, because I wanted to roll with a weakness tag.
You wanted to roll with a weakness tag. The
Yes,
hard to trust others weakness tag I see clocked
Yes.
in.
Yes, and the inquisitive mind, because I'm literally watching them do it.
Nah, no, I feel you. I understand, but no, I'm gonna I don't want to do a
Okay.
combat thing. But with that weakness tag, not weakness tag, but with that partial success, you feel like you're able to manage to get it past Lane. But as you slip it into your pocket, Sibern, you catch a hint of honey in the air, but as you turn your eyes and you see that smell being sort of wrapped around Dante now.
Like a sweet smell.
Yeah, you sort of notice a sweet smell around Dante now. You don't know if it's because they're surrounded by crates, but you notice that they smell a bit sweeter now.
I suppose Sibern's gonna slide around the table and sniffing the air and why do you smell like that all of a sudden?
Smell. What are we talking about?
Sibern gets a bit embarrassed and is you smell real sweet. That's good enough. So weird.
I point directly at the crates of ambrosia that we're standing next to. You might be smelling that.
I didn't smell the ambrosia earlier, right?
No, you would have. It's a pretty strong and distinct scent.
honey.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's the boxes. But man, I could eat them.
Quinn, as you're sitting on that chair, are you doing anything else,
Yep.
or are you just relaxing?
Yeah, I'm just sort of putting my feet up on the desk and relaxing.
Okay.
Vibing.
Just vibing. All right. Anyone
Just
else? As you two examine the ambrosia and have your conversation, Sibern, is there anything you want to investigate?
So someone's gonna shake their head, try not to just become hyper focused on the way the ambrosia smells, because now they just want to put their face in it. And I suppose it'll sniff around the desk,
Yeah, sure.
trying to find any little clues, receipts,
I
notes.
suppose it makes sense that I would also
Go ahead and
look
roll
around the
me
desk.
go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Well, investigation. It's an investigate, but yeah, go ahead and make me an investigate roll.
Okay, I'll use my eye for detail.
I have a +3 from intelligence to investigation.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just so used to running D&D, but it's nice to play nice to play these games.
Yo.
What?
Fucking hell! What are you? +3 eye for detail. Shape-shifting werewolf wouldn't be a part of it.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Well, that would still be a great success.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Also,
It
don't
was just a
know.
13.
Yeah, let me look it up. Okay,
Am I
where
getting?
is-
You're
Yeah,
also getting a
where's-
+1 from somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm looking at your
Okay,
tag.
I'll just reset it. There we go.
That's okay. It's a 5 plus a 6, which is 11, plus 1, which is 12. So that would still be a great success.
Okay, cool.
So you get a
Right,
couple
with
of
that.
clues as you begin to like looking through the desk and everything. Let me pull up the. You find on the desk. The ledger with like ledger with the money that has like a lot of tracking, and you notice like all the names on the ledger are the names of the businesses at 6th Street, and you can see One Stop Shop crossed out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well,
You
that
also-
makes sense.
Yes.
You also find an invitation to a Falzoni villa for the annual Falzoni Private Charity Gala to be taking place 2 weeks from now.
Do I recognize the name Falzoni? Oh, actually, I'm not the one looking at it. Never mind.
I recognize the name Falzoni from my grandma.
You can go ahead and roll me a. What would this be? Sneak around, hit with like
Memory
that
check.
Memory check. You can roll me. What would this be? I guess change the game.
Yeah, I guess.
Alice,
Weird.
no, that's an advantage. No, yeah, I would say roll me an investigate. Actually, you know what? These are clues. You can spend a clue to ask a question. So I would say you can. That's a clue that you can spend if you want to ask a question with the Falzoni. And finally, the last clue you find is a flyer for an old aquarium. For the old aquarium.
All right, guys. I think we have our murderer here. Like, shop's name's crossed out. Real sus. Sus doesn't exist then. Real suspicious.
Real sus, like, there must be an imposter.
They got all the businesses in there. Oh my god.
I think as everybody's doing stuff, I'm like, well, we
Shut
are
up.
poor. I'm going to. My last character wouldn't have done this, but this character, I'm going to go take some of the money.
You
I'm
pick up.
also gonna take some of the money.
You pick up a
I mean,
couple.
look, we're poor. We need, I need to pay for rent, and this is pretty much how I'm getting paid because a child's not going to pay us for this job.
You pick up a couple. you pick up a couple bands of money.
I'm not being sneaky about it either.
You two pick up a couple bands. You can add it to your. Yeah. As you are doing that,
Sibrin eats a lot. Someone needs to pay.
you hear the door creak open.
Shit.
As stepping inside are.
Helia tracker goes up again.
Yeah,
The tracker goes up to 10 immediately.
the Delia tracker is up at 4, which is its maximum.
Oh, it's at 4 now? Oh no.
Yeah. As in walk these two. The first one. And the
man.
second one.
We got a couple of rats.
Shark lady.
So, let me go ahead and
It's them from
switch.
It's them from the screen before.
Let me go ahead and.
Yeah,
It's
it's the hot people.
the hot people. So let me go ahead and switch the music real quick.
So it's like, oh my god, they're hot.
Also, while you're doing that, just want everyone to look at General for a second.
What did you put in general?
Oh, that's neat.
Ooh,
It's so pretty.
Brady.
I like that.
It's
Oh, nice. Oh, really? Wonderful. Feel free to add that as your thing when you get the chance.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
how to do it.
We'll add that later. But
I'll make them a token.
as they step in. Actually, no, not this theme. This theme is for something else. We'll do Honey's team.
We just want to chat, you know.
Yeah. Like you watch as these two step in, and like the man in the suit like sort of adjusts his tie. He's like, well. I guess that's what we get for putting our base in a sewer. Eventually, you'll get rats.
I find this term derogatory and offensive.
I'll have you know that I'm actually a horse.
So,
And I'll have you know I'm
Actually, a
actually a
really big
detective.
dog.
when you set eyes on this person, they're a tall and distinguished man. You almost drop your guard, even though you have this nefarious, even though you know this, he's a nefarious loan shark. He seems cooler than a Long Island iced tea as he steps up to you. Something about him exudes respectability and trust. He speaks to you in a voice as smooth as velvet and as decisive as a bullet to the heart, and you listen to him. Like, you all feel like this like tenseness in your body lax a little. As he talks to you, you can almost feel yourself relaxing, trusting him as he speaks, even though you're all still on guard. He's like, well, I suppose you're the people that I've heard from the past day snooping around. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You found us in record time. You want a job?
I have a job, thanks, but
I can assure
we
you.
were looking for you actually. I just wanted to have a nice chat.
Chat? I'm all about talking, and I can assure you, I can pay you a lot more than the couple of bands that you picked off my desk.
Take it as an investment.
He like motions towards the crates of ambrosia. Power, money, women, men, I don't judge. I can give it to you all.
Power? I think we have plenty of that.
I
Money? It's a bit lacking, but at least it's honest work.
I could do.
And I feel like I have a feeling that you do not do honest work.
Honest, dishonest, good, bad. Is there really such things as that in this world?
Yes. I don't know. Having some of these names crossed out, I have a feeling that you've done a lot of bad around 6th Street specifically.
Listen. Sometimes people need to be put in their place. There's a pecking order to things. You?
I have a feeling you need to be put in your place.
He puts his hand
I'm
like
well
sort of like
aware of hierarchies.
like there's a pecking order to these things. There's you, then there's me, and then there's the people above us. You shut down my operation, fine. But what about the rest of the family? You'll be unleashing the gates of Hades if you pick a fight with us.
Did you say, kid, the Falzonies?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody can beat the judgment of the law.
Oh, trust me. Talking about 23rd Precinct? They're on our payroll. And so is many, many other officers in this city. So I'm giving you another chance, kid. Work with us, and you'll be living good.
Is this guy younger than me?
Yes, he is.
I think as he says kid, I look at him, I'm like, I actually kind of laugh a little bit. I'm like, are your eyes broken?
Well, maybe your compatriots, he turns to the other three, are a bit more understanding. Knock out the old man, and you'll have a place as my bodyguards.
I am glaring this man down. You said something about the gates of where now?
The gates of Hades. He smiles and he looks you up and down. I think you might be familiar.
What's your name, stranger?
My name?
I can make a guess.
I can also make a guess.
My name is Fabio Santorini. But
was not the guess.
most of my compatriots call me Honey Lip. As for who I'm referring to, trust me when I say you don't want to make my boss angry.
Out of character for a second, last campaign I called this guy the entirety of my campaign Mr. Lips.
Mr. Lips.
And he hated it.
Mr. Lips.
So,
Oh, gee, whatever you say, Mr. Lips.
so, what do you say, darling? You want to work for us?
I want nothing to do with you.
He turns to Quinn and Sibern. And what about you two? You throwing in your lot with these?
I have what we call a chronic issue with authority. As hard as you are, my good sir, and I'm sure you pay really well, and have
As you start inching
have
forward,
amazing.
Delia steps up. But you keep talking. You keep talking. Oh, go. It's okay.
Siren's like walking around the table, like sliding his hand across it. And it's like, look, I have a problem with authority, and like, I feel like I'm more into us having like a sort of a rivalry. I don't know if you pay for that sort of thing, where I just come in and fuck up your day.
You know, enemies
No.
to lovers arc.
He looks at you, Quinn, sitting on the chair. He's like, and you?
Oh no, this chair's too comfy. I'm on their team, I'm afraid.
He shrugs his shoulders. No accounting for stupidity. Delia? He snaps his fingers. It's feeding time. And he steps out the door. As he closes it, Delia like turns to you and like cracks her neck. She smiles as like her like you can see like her gray skin and sharp teeth as she sits there in the room. A smile.
I would
Go ahead.
I would like to do something before combat starts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some guesses. But I'm like, I look at this person, I'm like, so you're just the muscle of this fucking man. Just gonna come in here, have no opinions of your own. Is that the kind of life you want to lead? Just somebody's hands, I suppose.
She takes a step back and Dante's back. Okay. She takes a step back and
Yeah.
tilts her head. She's like, "No. I know who I am. I know my worth. And trust me. And trust me. The boss, the family, they'll see my worth. And I'll be a lot higher than where I am now. The people of
And you'll have a lot more work.
Like her great she snarls as he watches this mob bruiser stands ready to throw hands with you.
Let's be real. Crime families always have a reason to throw somebody away. You become too powerful, they want to get rid of you. Because you're too powerful. You become too useful, and you'll never stop working. Is that really the type of life you want to lead?
They always like to make offers.
Go ahead and roll me a convince.
Appear as a professional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of which ones I can actually use here.
Let me open up her character sheet real quick.
I was going to say good judge of character and maybe common sense because, I mean, it's a mob family. We know how mob families really operate. But...
Yeah, good judge of character is a good one. And let me look at her thing real quick before you do this.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give a -3 to that.
Yeah, I thought so. So minus
Lower
one
than
so
I
far.
thought. I thought it'd be like -5.
I don't think I can add common sense to this.
Not as
Can I?
low as we
No,
thought.
Yeah, I have a -1, but I'll just keep my other two power attacks. I don't think having anything from X-Corp, I don't think Inquisitive Mind will help here. Even if I'm asking questions, I don't think it'll actually help them, believe me. And Always Prepared also won't help me here. So I'm just going to roll with my -1. 6, miss. That's fine.
She snarls a bit and rolls her shoulders and she says, "You don't get it. Miller Square? That's under our protection. My protection now. We're not a mob. We're gods. We're the new pantheon of this place. And those mortal followers are gonna pay tribute to us. So alright then, little fish. let's play. And as she says that, you all take a deep breath to get ready to fight, only to find that your mouth is filled with salt water. The entire room is submerged.
Yeah.
As you all currently like lift off the ground, you are currently all submerged in salt water as you watch her gills flex, and she smiles. And that's where. Actually, no, it's only been 2 hours. I thought we started at 1. Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna end the session there, but it's only been 2 hours. How are you all feeling? You all good to keep going?
I'm good to keep going. Yeah.
Yeah. It felt longer than what it was, but that's just because I've been having fun. So let the fight begin.
Dante had actually started running at her, but then the room filled with water.
Yeah, you take a
Imagine just them floating up.
Yeah, so yeah, the room fills with water as Delia like, oh shit, smiles. And I'm gonna go ahead and play her theme real quick.
It's the whole room, like to the roof. Full.
Yeah,
The whole room is now like Quinn's territory.
Yeah, the whole room
That's
like
terrifying. How
Domain-
long can we hold our breath?
domain.
Quinn's just still sitting at the desk, just
So yeah,
underwater.
all aside from
And
all aside from Quinn, all of you will take the drowning condition 3.
oh god. Tracking.
Drowning condition.
How do I
How
type
do I
this?
add that?
So just add a story tag and then type drowning 3 and then just like -3 to every single one of your rolls at the top for
okay.
power. Don't tick it because it will, And also, I assume you can remove the power. I assume you can remove the Delia thing because she's right here.
Yeah, just remove the Delia. She is here. She has
Yeah.
found you. The
I'm gonna
room. Yeah, the room.
Replace Delia.
Funny thing, last time we actually fought her in the aquarium, so this is new to me.
Like
I guess we provoked her a lot faster.
she
Well,
floats.
because last time I made a deal with him. I made a deal with Honey, so
Like she floats in the water, smiling as she is going to take her swing. Let me double check what she can do real quick. I want to make sure that she can't do something.
this is probably the worst situation for Lane.
I don't think Dante floats. He just sinks at the bottom, stays at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's just made of lead.
She floats into the water, swimming, an apex predator in her environment. She sees you, Dante, and like metaphorically smells blood in the water, and she pounces on you. Go ahead and roll me a face of danger.
Because I'm already mostly dead. Let's do. Okay. Let's do these 3 as per usual, but I'm about to get hit. Undead or Undying, Rapid Grave, and Fear of Death. I have a feeling this one's gonna hurt a lot, so I'm gonna need all the tags I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Even that out to a 0. Base danger. Oh no.
Oh boy.
You take the full status as she swims at you. 2-1. It's I don't know. Drowning. I think drowning. Yeah, drowning 3 did a -3. That's not what it's supposed to do. So that would be a 6, but a 6 is still
what?
in it. Yeah. It's 2 and
No,
a 1.
yeah, you're not meant to tick the power tag of drowning 3. I just said drowning 3 and then
Yeah.
So
Oh,
give
I
yourself
put
a
that in the
-3 at
wrong
the top.
place. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. But like, regardless, 3 plus 3 would still be a miss. So she comes I don't know what's going on with Roll20, but like don't worry, I can still we can keep
Yeah,
track.
just
of things.
don't add it as a thing at the bottom. Don't add it as a tracking card. Just add it as a story tag. Don't tick the story tag.
Yeah,
And then just,
yeah,
like,
I
give yourself
put
a
it in the
-3 at
wrong
the top.
place. Yeah.
Anyway, but so 6 is still a miss. So she swims at you, and you all watch as like her teeth flash, and then all of a sudden you see like this like bleeding gash across Dante's stomach as blood fills the water.
More.
You will take bleeding gash 3.
That
Ow.
doesn't sound very good.
All right, but that is her. So now you all are up.
Uh,
Is it just this room that's filled with water?
Yeah, it's the entire room that's filled with water.
Oh boy. Okay. Sybren's gonna swim up and I guess pretend like he's struggling,
Mm-hmm.
but actually is gonna pull out his axe and like just make a chop for it.
All right, take your axe and make a swing in the water. It's a bit hard due to the water slowing you down. So take a -1,
Okay.
and then just add your power tags.
Cool. So it's like a
That's a
Flailing
-4 from the drowning and this water.
Oh yeah, no, just -3 from drowning then.
-3 from drowning.
Yeah,
Okay.
minus no. So it's just not -4. It's just -3 from drowning. Because you have that soft move on you, and then add your power tags to see if you can get to her.
Okay. Harmless appearance because I'm so cute. And then my family hunting axe. I suppose that's all I can really do.
Trying to catch her by surprise with the
yeah.
harmless appearance.
Yeah.
Mild success. So you can get them good, or take cover. Actually, no, you can't. I'll let you all know this. You all can't take cover in her water area. If you get hit with all you got thing going.
Gotcha.
So So that's like one tier to her. So. You take your axe and you take a swing through the water. The water's slowing you down, and so the impact isn't as like hard as you wanted, but like it slams into her shoulder a bit, and it's like she pushes it and pushes you off, and you like sort of like float into the water, struggling to breathe. So that's going ahead. 1 flesh wound tracker on her.
While this is happening, since we're all in water, I'm going to swim over to this door up here and try to open it.
Oh, that was good. That's what I was gonna do.
As you
Because
I was gonna teleport there.
as you like open the door, what you would hope to happen was the water to spill out. Unfortunately, you just see a massive wall of water. It seems like her ability does not need the room to be sealed to fill it with water.
But what about the stairs? Is it going up the stairs too?
It's not going up the stairs. If you want to step out, you will be out of the
Yeah,
water.
I'm gonna step out and be on
It's like a
here.
cube of water.
Okay,
So do I remove drowning 3 from myself?
you can remove drowning 3 from while you're out there. Yeah. So you.
Okay, well,
managed to
perfect.
pull-
Because I don't need, and I didn't roll during that. I don't need to see them in order to shoot them because I have no. Since I have all my awesome powers. I'm going to shoot her. I'm going to take my normal 3 when fighting, which is a pair of old revolvers, steady hand, and non-Euclidean navigator. I see through the water. It looks like because the water is like just distorting the vision. It looks like they're like right next to my bullet. As I'm taking a shot, it's like just shooting them in the gut. And yeah, I'll do a hit with all you got. 11.
11.
I am.
So that is a great success. So add your power tags.
Yep, that is the power tags have been added.
Okay, and I mean like
Oh, you mean-
choose your 2. Choose your 2.
Yeah. Okay, so I will do I'll take cover so they can't hit me. And actually, no, I won't. I haven't really taken damage this fight. I'm gonna do you get them good, and also I gain the upper hand.
Okay, so give yourself 1 juice. As you shoot through the as you like sort of like aim off in like a different direction, shooting into the gaps between space that you know of. You can hear like that like sort of whispering into your ear. You watch as a bullet flies into the water and slamming into her. You hit her and the shot land, but you notice as like the bullet enters in the water, it slows down, and so it doesn't do her as much damage as you would like. So she will take
But
1.
technically, I do have. It's a pair of old revolvers, so therefore it's 2 bullets.
2 bullets hit her, doing not as much damage as you'd like.
2 really slow bullets.
But you see a
Hey,
bit,
look, a bullet's a bullet.
you see a little bit of blood leach off of her after hitting her. So while it might not have done as much damage as you liked, she does bleed.
Question.
Fire away.
When Delia bit me, did she, like, leave, or is she still, like, on me?
Like she's like circling you, so she's like sort of like it's kind of like she's kind of like just doing like a this motion,
Okay.
like a circling shark.
Okay, I
I love that it's
idea.
animated for us.
Wonderful.
I has idea.
All right,
Oh,
Quinn.
he has idea.
Okay.
Go ahead and execute that, then.
So, I would like to use my can vanish and emerge from water
Oh god,
to
there's a lot of water.
basically just go. And then I would like to also use adhesive skin to try and pull her out of the water because the door is now open.
Interesting. All right, go ahead and roll me. This would be a change the game to try and give her a condition tagged.
Yep. And I might as well use that last juice. Can I do that?
The juice counted for the bar, not the speakeasy.
Okay. Cool. Alright, then it's just those then. So, natural bar of water, adhesive skin, and you said change the game?
Yep, change the game. Mild success. So you don't.
It's still a success.
It's still a success. So you get a juice of 1, and you may spend it to gain the following effects: create a story tag, burn a power story tag, or give a reduced status. So do you want to reduce her status? I'm guessing.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is you're gonna give her the grappled condition, which will give her a -1 to her roll, to her efforts against you. So basically, basically what that means is you will. So she's grappled, and basically when she's making attack at people, you all, while she's grappled by you, you all can add 1 to your face to danger rolls.
Gotcha.
So you jump onto her, like wrapping your body around her. So like you manage to keep her still, and she like roars out. So either A, you can use this status to give yourself an advantage on attacking her, or give yourself a plus to not getting hit by her. But much like your story tags, you can't use it back to back. So make your choices.
Okay, I'll do it so that the one which means I don't get attacked by her, or like less chance.
But so you have so you can go ahead and keep that in mind. Dante, you're the last one who hasn't acted.
Yeah. I have a bleeding wound currently, right? And blood is, like, flowing into the water.
And you currently still have that flesh wound from before, so you're technically at 5 subdued. If you take 1 more, you'll be out of the fight.
Oh dear.
Much the same with your detective friend. He said he has a sprained wrist. If he takes 5, he'll be considered. He will have taken 6 damage and will be out of the fight.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only 1, so I'm not super concerned about it, but yeah.
So
that's why I was like, I probably can take a hit.
I'm gonna like use some of that blood to move it into her eyes and into her path to like blind her.
All right, go ahead and roll me a change the game.
Cool. And I had my tags up already. And how much minus would that be? That would be 4, right? Because
So it would just be a -3
minus
for being
3.
-3 for being underwater.
Okay, so nothing for being actively bleeding all over the place.
No. I would say if you were trying to make an attack against her, I would say yes. But because you were just throwing your blood,
this isn't really an attack.
Yeah, you're throwing your blood to try and like blind her. I would say no, I'm not gonna do that to you. But you'd still -3 to try and like throw your blood in the right direction in a underwater situation.
Okay, I already have my tag. Actually, I'm gonna burn a tag for this.
Oh, you're burning a tag? All right, which one are you burning?
I'm gonna burn up Stealing Shadow.
All right, so go ahead and click that burn and roll.
Yeah. That was Change the Game?
So it's 10. So 10 is okay. 10 is a success, right? So and you get a
Yeah.
power of 3. So you get juice equal power of 3, and you may spend it to do the 3 that you currently have at hand.
Okay.
Let me double check change the game real quick before I. Player moves, change the game. 10, you get 2 juice. You may spend it to scale up the effect, which is you can increase the effect on her already. Prolong the effect that she has.
Okay.
And any other improvements that you and I agree on.
I'm going to prolong the effect.
All right, so prolonging her. So you're prolonging her effect of being wrapped up.
Wrapped up or blind. Yeah.
All right, so
I'm gonna. Yeah.
okay, so you have 2. So you're making a tag on her, which is blinded, and prolonging the wrapped up effect. So you have wrapped up and blinded effects that you all can use to either defend yourself or hit her at the moment. So keep that in mind.
And I'm also going to try to leave the room.
Okay.
Yeah, being outside of the water is probably ideal for non. I think it's only on the stairs that is actually out of the water.
Yeah, because you have to climb up the stairs. Because this part is still submerged, so you have to climb up a bit.
Okay.
Being not in their territory is probably the best for everybody.
And Dante is like gasping and falling over as they climb up.
I think I'll like as they get here, I'll like help them get up the stairs and pull them out the water.
All right,
He
Delia.
is not having a good time right now.
All right, Delia's turn. She's going to just try and grab you and bite you. Quinn, so go ahead and roll me face the danger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would not say blinded could be used in this because you were on her, so she's just gonna take your arm and try and bite it.
Yeah, you know, that's understandable. I don't really think there's anything I can use here, so. Face danger. Whee!
Mild success. So you will take injured arm 2 as she bites right into your arm.
Do I write that down somewhere? Or?
Yeah, there should be a tracking tag on the bottom of your sheet.
Oh, I see.
For healing, or you just do it higher up.
Tracking. So what did you say? 1, 2.
Yeah, tracking 2. So you got the mild success, reduced it by 1, so she would normally give you 3. So you currently have bitten arm 2.
Okay, got you.
So you currently are. So that happens. So it's back to the team.
I'll let other people go first so that she's still grappled and stuff.
Okay. I'm wondering why I can even use her to shoot her.
You could go back down and try and shoot her, and then go back up.
Well, I don't have the. I was thinking about. Well, I could just shoot her, but I don't have any of the tags for that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even have no Euclidean navigator. Sad. I'll let somebody else go first. I'm thinking of something.
So unless because you have non-Euclidean navigator, which lets you shoot her. Unless you go back into the water, Dante, you can't like fight her right now. So what do you want? What do you want to do up here as much as you can?
I'm gonna try to heal myself with rapid growth.
All right, that would be another change the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna use rapid growth and undead.
Before you do that, let me look at your character sheet.
Okay.
Would you like to use I would like to put you on the weakness tag, not really living, not really dead.
Okay. And I don't have a -3 anymore.
You don't have a -3 because of drowning, so you can just go.
Yeah. I can go ahead and roll normal with my +1.
You sort of feel like in this like fugue state of life and death, and you feel your attunement to it trying to pull you closer into it
Yeah.
as you try and heal yourself.
What was I rolling?
Change the game.
Cool.
Great success.
Hey.
Nice. So you have one juice. Oh, and a minimum of 2. You have 2 juice to bring down to hide some effects. So you can bring down one of your effects by 2, or 2 of your effects by 1.
Well, can I get rid of my gash effect and the detective's sprained arm?
You can
You're healing me too?
You can only do it. So you can bring down your gash effect by 1, and you can bring down the detective sprain arm to 0.
Well, yeah, so that would get rid of my sprained arm.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
You fix the detective's sprained
So,
arm. And
what's
heal
my
your
gash at now?
Your gash should be at 2 now instead of 3.
Okay.
So you're at
Awesome.
4. All right.
I have thought about what I was gonna do.
All right. Fire away.
Literally, in this instance, I'm going to use my juice that I got from last time to add a +1 to my roll.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to be shooting at her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also going to use... I was wondering if I could... I'm asking the group this because this is a group thing. Can I use the be there for each other tag, guys? I'm just going to tick it, not burn it. So I can help out Quinn, who's being bitten right now.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to just shoot at her again
Right.
with the non. Well, I can't use non-Euclidean. Well, I can't use the tag, but I'm going to use the power.
Yeah, I get you. So you're gonna shoot through, shoot into the water, try and get her. So sounds good. Roll that 2 hit. Roll the hit with all you got.
7.
7, mild success. So choose one of your points.
I would. I was just gonna get them good again.
Get them good. So that's a 3. You take the shot and you watch as it hits her. Once again, you curse as like the water and her like shark like powers makes it so that she is able to brunt through most of it. But you do land a blow.
Just trying to get it down as fast as possible.
All right, Quinn and Sibern, you're left.
Oh, what to do?
You can go first, Bird.
Okay, Sibern's gonna do like a. I guess he's gonna do like a drive-by and like try and just like brunt with the back of the axe, like trying to get her in the face or something.
Hold on. There's one tag, and then there is the other tag. Just to remind you that she does have these statuses.
Cool.
Do you see them?
Yeah.
They look like little health boxes.
All right. So you're. What were you? So you're taking a swing at her?
Yeah, with like the back of my axe. So I'm not using the hunting axe stat. I'm just using the axe.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead. Tell me what you're swinging with. So you're swinging with the axe. Anything else you're using?
I guess like Predator's eyes, because like just to aim properly.
No.
Okay.
You can wolf
I don't
out.
use too much, I know I can wolf out, but I don't want to use it too much. But I guess it's an emergency.
There's also you can use the tied up and blinded tags, but they'll just be wrapped up for until next round.
That's okay. I guess just so we can get out of the water for a second.
You should be able to see the name. I don't know why y'all can't.
Probably on DM's layer.
No, it's on the tokens. I can see the chat can see it, but they can't see the names of the tags.
Mm.
What, are they like the pink things?
We can see the pink things, we just can't see the names of them.
How about now? I made visible to everyone, but it still didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't.
Hey,
Yeah.
We
How
can
about
just
now?
put text. Oh yeah, I can see it now.
I can see one of them.
I can see blinded. I can't see the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
BDSM tied up.
You know what? Makes sense.
All right, so there you go. So you can
Okay,
burn those. You
okay.
can use those tags if you wish to, or you could even burn them.
Is the shark lady BDSM tied up and blinded?
Yeah, she's tied up and blinded by like the blood in the water and the kelpie. If you use them, they just can't be used until next round. So they can't be used for defense and they can't be used for attacks. So you have to choose. You have to choose.
Feel like someone else needs them more than me. I guess I'm just gonna wolf out in the water again.
All right, wolf out in the water and take a swing.
Wet dog.
I'm a wet dog.
Wet dog, wet horse, wet fish.
I don't think there's anything else I can add. Okay, let's go.
Miss.
Oh no.
All right. So,
Ah, missed.
let me look at my MC moves real quick. All right.
Nice keyboard.
As
Thank
you missed, Sipper turns into miss. As you swing, you watch as like Delia smiles as you take a swing, and like she grabs the like wrapped up what's the word I'm looking for? The wrapped up the quinn that has like quinn wrapped around them and swings them in front of the axe, and your eyes widen as you sink it into the back of them.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Quinn, you can take
Oh.
axe. Quinn, you can take axe wound 2.
Okay.
Good lord.
Do I put that somewhere? Or...
Yeah. That would be like another tracking tag. So you're currently at 4 damage, and now it's your turn.
Fun.
Ouch.
So there's just kelpie blood in the water now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have to get them eventually. We've done so much damage to them.
Yeah, you're gonna get me before you finish.
I'm
Right?
considering burning one of my tags at this point, and next time it rolls around to me.
The water is making it so that it's like her in this environment is making it so that it is hard to hurt her.
Yep. Which is why I'm gonna continue my quest to try and pull her out of the water.
All right, pull her out
This
of the
time
water.
using 1 horsepower.
1 horsepower. Is there anything else you would like to use?
No, because I used the natural born stuff and the can vanish last time.
Do you want to use any of the status tags you put on her?
I mean,
You could
would the BDSM tied up help?
BDS. Yeah, I would say BD. You have her tied up. It's like it's she can't swim away from you. That would certainly
That's
help.
true.
And blinded
sure,
is
I'll-
making
I'll-
it so
I'll
that
You
she
see her
can't.
I'll
blush
use-
slightly in the water.
I'll use that. What
Right.
what do I do?
That one's burned, so just add +1 to your power. And blinded, I would say, like, makes it so that she can't like swim right out, so she doesn't know where to swim.
Okay, I'll use just the BDSM one,
Okay, so the BDSM is burned for now, or not burned, but used for now.
and I'll just use 1 horsepower because I don't think anything else will really help.
All right, roll. Go ahead, roll.
Is this
It's
Change the
also
game.
yeah, it's changed the game, and it's at a -3 because you are in her environment.
Oh, I'm -3. Okay.
I thought Quinn didn't get a -3.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
because
correct.
I-
You're correct.
because
Quinn
I
is
am-
not drowning.
because-
Quinn is not
Because I
drowning.
am fish.
You
Well,
are
I'm
correct.
horse.
You fish horse.
Fish horse.
So you are
So
cor-
change the game.
Yeah, you are correct. Mild success. So you create a story tag, or you can burn
Yeah.
a tag of hers to, or give her. So you can create a story tag, which is like her out, or so So what do you want to
like
do?
get her out of the water?
Yeah, get her out of the water.
Yeah, that.
All right, so you're gonna make a story tag, which is like out, like the removed. So it's pulled her out of the water.
Fish out of water.
Fish out of water. Good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm good at this.
All right, no Sivern, just need to get out of the water.
All right, and now it is her turn.
Brings over himself in the water.
She like thrashes a bit. She's going to try and take another bite out of you, basically. So you're the one that she has. So go ahead and roll me a face danger. Oh, blinded is also gone, by the way. She is no longer in the water, so that's not something you can use.
Fair.
That's not something you can use against her.
Oh,
So is it me that's doing
no
that?
more blood in her eyes.
No more blood in her eyes. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eyes. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a face danger.
I don't really think there's anything I can add to this. Yeah, sure.
Ah, you fucker. Nice. She tries to
No
take
more
she tries to take a slash out of your chest, but it is not enough. You're able to just push her aside and dodge out of the way just enough. And now it's
And I'm
the
just
team's turn.
What's the dress, darling?
All right, team.
Okay.
She's out of the water now, right?
She's currently out of the water. Yes.
I'm gonna burn a pair of old revolvers for the success to just shoot her again.
Shoot her in the head.
That would be a max success.
Yeah,
so.
that would be a 10. So you have a 3 power, and let me double check what hit with all you got gives you.
If I just roll up higher enough, there we go, to my last roll. So I get to choose 2.
Yeah. So it's a power 3, choose 2.
I get them good,
Just get them good twice.
and I was thinking, well, I don't know if you can do 2 of the same.
I think you can, but I could be wrong. We've been doing it so that you could, but
Get them gooder.
hit them gooder. Choose.
I think, yeah, if you choose 2 on the same, it becomes a power 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do double if that's how we're doing it.
Yeah, I'll double check to see if you can choose one twice, but we've been doing that this session, so I would feel bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, dead right. Thank you for the bits. You take aim and fire. Where are you shooting her?
I'm shooting her in the chest.
In the chest.
Like,
In the
Yeah.
kitty.
Out of the water, out of her element. She is unable to prevent the damage as she's been doing. So you take aim and fire. The bullet hits her chest, and her eyes widen as she is currently, I would say, subdued and also bleeding out.
Oh,
You
you
watch.
sure
as-
you want to
man,
keep
that's
going,
a
or
lot
do you
of
want
blood.
us to take you to the hospital?
She can't talk.
Your
She's
choice.
she's in shock right now. She can't
Oh,
talk
she can
back.
still nod or shake her head.
Her eyes are just wide and she's coughs up blood. Just sort of in Quinn's arms.
Oh, so romantic.
So
Right there.
but yeah, she's currently bleeding out in your arms, Quinn. You all can choose what to do.
Maybe we should call an ambulance.
Amberlands.
Ambulance.
Am I still in the water?
No,
Yes,
I would say the
Yeah.
water has died down now. You're as wet as a dog, but because she got shot.
Wait, does this,
That's a weakness tag.
I don't think she's fighting back anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
I'm
oh my
going
god. You
to-
shot her?
Well, yeah, she
You
was
shot her?
fighting us.
I know, but
I've been shooting her this
I think we're
entire
gonna kill
time.
people.
No, she's not gonna die. Don't worry. And I'll run
You
upstairs
sound
and
way too calm about it.
I'll find a phone and I'll call the ambulance. I think.
Mm-hmm. What do you say to the ambulance?
Well, she got caught in the crossfire between roaming gangs.
Okay.
That is somewhat true.
As you do you leave
Sibrin will
her?
try and just try and stop the bleeding.
So,
Does she look like she's going to die?
it's hard to tell. Not a medical professional. You take a look at them and you can see like it was a chest shot, like not exactly.
I wasn't aiming at the heart.
Yeah, but like you've definitely punctured a lung.
Mhm.
So she's currently like without immediate like medical attention, and you did call the ambulance, so they'll be here within minutes when seconds are to spare. Who's to say? Are you willing to roll those dice?
Can I try to heal her?
You most certainly can try.
Don't heal her too hard. She might attack us again.
I think she's pretty thoroughly subdued. I'm gonna use... I only have the one tag that can help here. Sibrin, you said you were gonna try to stop the bleeding. Do you want to help my heal roll?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
be there for you or something, I guess.
I would.
Well,
Sibrin's
you can do an
assistance.
assist.
Yeah, Sibber assisting can just give you a +1, so you'll be rolling with 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sibrin's just using a pair, like part of his ripped off jean to try and wrap up the wound or something.
So that's a +1, so that's a +2 with the tag. So I roll... What do I roll? Change the game, I assume? That's what most of my other healing rolls have been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, change the game.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you can make a story tag for her stabilized as you
Okay.
can stop her from like dying before the medics get here. You sort of like do that as you feel confident in her not dying on you before the ambulance gets here. What do you all choose to do?
I'm gonna also try to like carry her up the stairs so that the ambulance can get to her more quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Sibrin will pick up and carry Quinn because they're also injured because of his axe.
I'm just going, ah.
I am so sorry. I will stitch you up as soon as we get back to the office.
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
Mm. So you pull her up out into the bar, as you know the chances are both of police and ambulance involvement are on their way. What do you all do?
We got a dip.
Do we? I mean, we're mostly above board so far.
Yes, we got a dip.
Okay.
Have you seen what I look like? They're gonna think
fair.
I shot her.
And also, he's not really a police officer.
Yeah, I'm not actually a police officer.
You've
Right,
got
you
that
have, like, an axe
ambrosia.
wound in your back.
You've got the ambrosia in your pocket.
Well,
I've got.
we don't know
I'm not
that.
even know about that.
Yeah, this is me talking outside of the game.
That's fair.
So what do you do? Where do you go? How do you get out of here?
suppose we just leave
Sibrin
her
will
at the
use
bar.
Concrete Jungle to get us to
Well, we also just
a
had the
warm
car.
place to hide.
What was that, Dante?
We also just have the car. We can drive away.
Mm-hmm. Is it a possibility?
It's up to y'all.
There's also the sewers that you all can continue to go through.
I mean, yeah, I think drop. I think since I was on the call with the ambulance, I will hand her off to the medics, but everybody else can make their swift escape if they would like.
Oh, okay. So you're going to stay.
I'll stay because I'm taking responsibility.
I'm gonna also hang behind. I don't think I look too bad. I just have a bit of a cut on me.
Mm-hmm.
I still look like a professional, and I also didn't take any damage during that fight, so...
You, in fact, healed during that fight. You're
Yes.
welcome.
I guess, oh, I guess Sybern and Quinn can.
We'll try to get to the car, I guess.
All right.
Yeah,
you
we'll try to get to the car.
We'll get in the car and drive off. You
Yeah.
can use your navigation to get out. So I would like you to roll a. So if you're using your tag, Concrete Jungle, and you're using your tag, the car. Let me see your player move. Car.
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 Or
Would you like you to roll me a sneak around?
Car.
So you can. So one of you can choose to roll with 2, like one of your tags and the +1 from the other friend, or so yeah. So one of you has to roll. Just choose one amongst yourselves.
I will do the just one.
All right.
And it's sneak around, yeah.
Sneak around. Fucking hell.
damn.
Y'all
Great
are-
rolls today.
Y'all are doing it. So as you get into the car, you manage to like fire it up and like vroom out before the ambulance and the police arrive. They pull up and you watch as Lane notice. Let me pull up something real quick. Where is my notes?
I hate them.
You ate them. No, how could you? There it is. What's the name of the? There it is. You see a individual like stepping up. Is this the right one?
Well,
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Now.
That's the wrong one. You see 2 officers stepping up. A podgy a podgy sort of like rounder police officer, and another one sort of like taller and quiet as they greet you. Let me bring you over to the bar. Shit, that's not what I meant to do.
Hey, were these the guys that are outside of
Yeah, are these the guys that we saw before?
No.
Okay.
They're
I know
using,
them?
they're using the same token. One of them is using the same token, but they're not the same guy from before. Because I only have so many tokens to use.
Fair enough.
But you
Do I know
see,
these guys?
you would not know.
Me and
you guys.
Delia are sat in the... Delia and I are sat in one of the booths, just kind of chilling and trying to rest off some of our wounds.
Not being from Precinct 21, you would not know these 2. You see one taking statements from the 4 individuals that you all from the 4 mooks you all knocked out, and he's like currently taking statements as like Rusty's like currently like behind the bar, not behind the bar, sort of like standing off to the side, clearly having been talked to as well as they like walk up to you. The one like there's like the one with the baseball cap is like tall, about like 6'6", and like being the silent one as he stands behind like the more like sort of like heavier set cop as he steps up. He's like, "Oh, what seems to be happening around here? We got a call about a disturbance and a gunfight."
Well, officers, there's some illegal drug running around here, but I imagine you already know that. As it always happens in this city, something's always happening. I myself am a detective, from precinct though. Running around this town, got a call about some disturbances. Been running up my own leads.
Oh, you're a detective from a different precinct, huh? What's your badge number?
I would like to give another one of my old partner's badge numbers.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll me a convince. Go ahead. Roll me a convince.
I would like to take old contacts because I remember. This is a person, inquisitive mind, and appear as a professional.
Well, and you can also take
And detective badge. Yeah.
Because you
That's a lot of my tags. Hopefully, I don't need them for whatever is next. I roll.
Wow.
Yes. A 9.
Relevant status. It's a mild success. Convince, but they're going to protect their own agenda. He's like, he nods. And he's like, And what about you? Who's this one over here? Points towards Dante.
Oh, me and her kind of got caught in the crossfire of the fight, and I point over to Delia.
He looks at her and he nods. But as he looks at her, you see him look her up and down and with a gazing eye. But you see that he's not really perturbed or concerned as he motions for the medics to come in here. They the ambulance people lift her up and drive out as a few of the other ambulance people are talking to them. This one comes up. He begins talking to the officer and he's like, "All right, well, according to the statements here done by those 4. Sounds to me that you two and a couple other compatriots came in to and caused a quite the scene here in the bar."
You see that broken chair over there? Clearly thrown there by that large man. They threw it at us first. We were just defending ourselves.
That's not the story I have, sir.
Well,
Sorry to
yes,
say-
but they're all friends with each other, aren't they? Are you really going to take the word of 4 mooks? Probably all have criminal records, so you're just going to take the pays of these Falzones, huh?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that we have 2 conflicting stories, and we're gonna need to bring you all in for some questioning. And it's
I look
kind
him
of
up and
curious
down.
that he says that there were 4 of you, and now I only see 2 of you.
Does this mean that we just sneak?
They have no idea where you all are, but these 4
Alright.
said that there was 4
Yeah,
of you. In it.
we're not here. We're just awkwardly snapping at the corner.
You two, the 2 models are just T-posing in the background as they're not a part of the thing.
Not clipping into the wall. It's they're not meant to be here.
Can
I'm going to-
the third one.
Can I do I'm a semi-insight check looking at their faces? How dirty are these cops?
Yeah, sure. I would say, with without a roll and sort of leaning into it, trying to get a vibe on them. You heard of what Falzone, not Honey, he's not Falzone. You heard what Honey Lip said to you downstairs, and as you look at these 2 and the way they're talking to you, you get the idea at least the 2 in front of you have an intention of bringing you in, while the one in the back is probably just doing their job and taking statements and listening to.
I'm
the
going to
higher
whisper to the 2 of them, be like, "Don't worry, we made a deal with Mr. What was his name again? Fabio. Fabio.
Let me bring up his name.
Fabiani.
Fabioni. Where is he? There he is. And bio info. Oh damn it! It's the wrong. They have notes put in different things. You would think it would be in one thing, but it's in the other. It's there we go. Fabio Honey Lip Santorini.
I'm going to say that name and be like, "Don't worry, we made a deal with him," and I'm going to just hand them some money, be like, "Sorry about what happened to these guys, but they tried to get in the way, but everything settles with him now. I hope we can find it settled too."
All right, go ahead and roll me a convince check.
So I'm going to use the bands of money. Is that a story tag I can use here?
Yeah, I would say that's a story tag you can use. If you want to just burn the money that you 2 took, I would say.
Yeah, I think I'm going to burn the money.
All right, so you're gonna burn the money tag as you hand over the 2 bands of money, and he sees that, takes it up, and he puts into hands one band to the other officer, and he puts into his pocket, and he's like, "Well, just seems like a disorderly conduct, cop, just a standard bar fight. I'm gonna let you off with a warning now, officer. Make sure you don't get into any more trouble."
Of course, I'll be seeing you.
He nods and he motions as the others are pulled away. These 4 seem a bit nonplussed, looking at each other as the officer pushes them off, but unable to fight against the police without bringing attention to themselves. They'll get out of here.
Okay.
Well, I think that went very, very well. that went better than it. Man, I was really hoping to keep that money, but if it's something we have to do, it's something we have to do.
It is what it is. Went better than it could have.
Hope the others are doing okay. Let's get ourselves out of here.
Mm-hmm.
We have a crime boss to catch, and maybe even look into these Falzonis, eh?
Yeah, probably.
So, with the clues of the old aquarium, the ledger, and the invitation to the Falzoni's to the Falzoni Manor and their charity ball in your pocket, you leave Rusty's bar with a bit of your goals in mind, a little bit clearer, a little bit more intent as you go ahead.
I'm gonna just remove my juice for Scouted Rusty's bar because I didn't use it at all.
Yeah, it's all good.
And I don't think we're going back there, so.
So, as you all make, the credits roll and it shows the first two, it'll like show with Quinn and Sibern in the car. We'll start with Quinn. Quinn, what is your internal monologue as the credits are rolling and you're driving back to the investigations office?
The internal monologue's just ow.
Driving with one arm.
One arm. No, I'm not sure what the internal monologue would be. Just like, what an eventful day, I guess. I guess, I got to use some of my powers and delve into them a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see where this goes next.
As you hold your broken arm and your sort of like it bleeding out your back a little, you can go ahead and add an attention to a horse to water.
Okie dokie.
You did use a lot of that today.
Hunts.
The camera pans over to Sibern, who's currently staring out the window at the misty city. What's your internal dialogue?
I think Sibern is just like coming to terms with reality that they could actually kill someone. And I think they're just freaking out about that a little bit. Like a bar fight is one thing, but it's like I guess watching Detective Lane like shoot this woman in the chest while he was like powerful. I'm trying to be scared.
For those of you in chat who don't know, this is what was said in the text chat while Sibern was doing their internal monologue.
That's the wrong report, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, Fabio Honey Lips are. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Sibern's
Mr.
just
Lips.
like, oh my god.
I'm a comedian, guys. I can't help it.
I am a medium.
Just to like oh my god, we could have killed someone today. Like a bar fight is one thing, but like watching like Detective Lane like shoot the woman in the chest and him accidentally taking the axe to Quinn, like he feels I guess a bit more frightened about his wolf powers, like just like oh my god, this could get out of control.
Mm-hmm. As you think through that, you can add another attention to the two wolves inside you.
Oh boy. I need to stop getting a fight. Stop turning into a wolf.
The camera changes, and you can see a sort of like definitely injured Dante pressed up against a phone booth as Lane's currently calling for a cab. Dante, as you're currently leaning against the phone booth, trying to catch your breath and like hold down your wounds that are still there, what's your internal monologue?
Uh, all that fighting and scuffle, so many revelations, and all I can think about is the name Hades and the ambrosia that's still sitting in my pocket. It's a bit jarring, too familiar to ignore, but too alien to place.
Mm-hmm. You can go ahead and add an attention to the Dread Maiden.
Yeah, is that 3 then?
I think it. I don't. How did you get 2? Did you fail a roll using your weakness?
I got 1 at the end of last session, and I
I think they rolled a weakness tag.
Failing a roll with a weakness tag gives you another attention.
All right, so your Dread Maiden is leveled up. You can either get a new power tag or you can enhance the ability.
There's also stuff which you can do with flip cards, right? You add an improvement on the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you can choose an improvement on the flip side, or you can get yourself a new power tag. We'll talk about that after some other time.
After session.
And finally, Lane, as you hang up the phone after calling a cab to get you and Dante back to the office, what is your internal monologue?
Looking out as it's probably raining. It's always raining in the city. Puts his hat on, just looks out, sighs, and be like, the corruption runs deep in this city. I guess I'll have to become a little bit corrupted in order to solve it. This damn city.
As you say a little bit corrupted, you can hear that whispering into your ears, that reminder of that book that weighs heavy on your mind. Having leaned into the non-Euclidean geometry a lot this session, you can add 1 point to Lost in Horror.
I also used Glimpse into the Void for the first time.
You did. So that's an attention to your Lost in Horror.
Okay.
With that, the credits finish as as the sort of post-credit scene ends on like Honey taking a call and like cursing a bit as he closes it, and he like bites on his like thumb a bit as he begins to think of something, and he opens up his phone and makes another call, and he says, "Yeah, Delia's out. Call K9. We'll need them to watch over the party tonight."
A dog fight.
More dogs.
Well, not tonight, but like we'll need him to watch over the party in a couple of weeks. So, and with that, the credits end and the session is over. Woo! I hope y'all had fun.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Times.
yeah,
I got
good
to be
times.
Hobbs.
Yeah, you got the good times. You got into a fight with Delia. You met Honeylip, and you have a lead on where he might be, along with others in the future. But also, you've revealed yourselves and proven yourselves to be quite the problem. And how will that pan out in the future? Who's to say?